These are the best of days. These are the memories we'll hold on to. This thing called time that we all share. All that matters is we're together here. Together here.
My success is solid. I made it. Look, I'll admit it, albeit pathetic, that I'm in my late 20s, still never been to a wedding. Guess the idea of that lobby empty do not sit with me well. It's not your fault they try to get me, cause I'ma need to sell.
Thank you. You may be seated. Folks, we're gathered together in the sight of these witnesses to join this man and this woman in the bonds of holy matrimony. Marriage is a wonderful institution, first one ever on the planet. The tradition and the laws that are associated with marriage go way, way back. Since we're in the state of Arizona, we need to do things according to the laws of the state, which requires me then to ask the question, is there anyone present who knows of any legal reason why these two cannot be joined together? If so, speak now or forever hold your peace. And I hear none. So I think we can do this. The second question I need to ask then is, who gives this woman to be married to this man?
I do.
Go ahead and hand her off, if you will. All right. Well, the truth is there are two things that are occurring here today. One, obviously, there's a wedding taking place. It's had some decisions made in terms of when and where and who and all the details involved. But the truth is the ceremony itself will be over in about 15 minutes. The second thing that's happening, however, is there's a marriage beginning, and that's a lifetime. It's not to make light of the ceremony, but it is to keep things in perspective. And so on this occasion, I want to encourage the two of you to do three things. First is to look back and to celebrate. Every event in your life, every decision you've ever made has led to this moment. It's not caught anybody who knows you by surprise. Everybody who knows you knew there would come a day when the two of you would stand and commit yourselves to one another. Today is that day. Secondly, I would encourage you to look around and appreciate Everyone who's here today could have been someplace else. It's a Saturday in April in Arizona. There are all kinds of things they could have been doing, but they've chosen to be here with you. And so it is a time to look around and appreciate your friends and your family. And then finally, I would encourage you to look ahead and to anticipate. In January of this year, my wife and I celebrated our 49th wedding anniversary, which tells you that I don't just do weddings because I'm a minister. I do weddings because I'm a satisfied customer. I believe in marriage, and I like to help couples get off to a good start. But it also tells you that I'm a veteran of having been married for 49 years. And so I know that good marriages don't just happen. They require work. They require the kind of commitment that you're making today, because there'll be some challenges that will come along. I like to address those challenges by quoting two so-called experts on marriage, as if there ever really was such a thing as an expert on marriage. First, Helen Rowland, a secular expert, she says that being married is kind of like twirling a baton or eating with chopsticks. It looks really easy until you actually try it. And I agree with that. And then the second is my favorite theologian. His name is Anonymous. He says that the only thing more difficult than living by yourself is living with someone else. And I agree with that also. And yet what I think you'll discover is what my wife and I discovered. 49 years ago, we made the commitment we were going to stay together no matter what, and let anything and everything that came along grow us closer together, and it did. And I'm quite sure that you will discover your commitment to one another will override any challenge that will come your way. Well, there are some legal questions that I need to ask. So Chance, let me ask you, do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife? Do you promise to love her and stay with her through sickness and in health, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer? And do you promise to keep yourself only for her so long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Aaliyah, do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband? Do you promise to love him and stay with him through sickness and in health, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer? And do you promise to keep yourself only for him so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Well, the truth is we could actually stop the ceremony right here, because we've now done everything that the law requires. And yet there are some things in addition that you want to do. One of those things is that the couple has chosen to write their own vows. And so Chance, I ask you to go ahead and speak your vows first.
Aaliyah, over the years we have known each other, I have seen you grow from the dorky kid I met in Oregon to the incredibly strong, capable, and still pretty dorky woman that stands before me now. From the innocent days of our first love, with the trials we passed and failed together, we shared in dreams that we knew not if we could achieve. And I am so proud to finally stand here today and promise you that together we can and we will. My only regret is that I didn't do this years ago. But as you have so wisely reminded me, our separate but intertwining paths have prepared us for a union that will truly stand the test of time. You've been there for me when I needed it, when I wasn't expecting it, when I didn't deserve it. That kindness and selflessness I promise to never take for granted. You are resilient, intelligent, incredibly resourceful. You are driven and always do everything you say you will do. You are fiercely loyal to your friends and family, and honest always. I promise to respect and uphold these qualities in our new life together. As I stand before you and your family, I make this solemn vow: to be your rock, unwavering in the most violent of storms, and to love you forevermore with the same fire I felt with the night of our very first kiss. To have eyes only for you so long as we both shall live, to give my ears to listen, my shoulders to cry on, and always my hand to hold. I vow to hold you in the highest regard, treasure every moment we shared together, and always strive to be the best husband that you deserve. To adventure with you, work hard for you, protect you, uphold and honor you through thick and thin, sickness and in health. You are the world to me. I love you and will be forever grateful to call you my partner, my best friend, and my wife.
Okay, and Aaliyah, I ask you to read yours, if you will.
Chance, I'm not really one to share my feelings with the world, but I do want you and the whole world to know that I love you. If 16-year-old me could see this, I think she would be over the moon. We've gone through so much to get here, and you've been my rock through some really high highs and some low lows, and have loved me for just being me without expectations and without judgment. You've colored my world and challenged my mind, which is something that I love. And you drive me crazy, but I love that too. I remember when we were younger and we would talk about our future together, just imagining what that might look like. And I remember when we stopped talking and me being my dramatic younger self, I told you maybe 5 to 10 years down the line, we might reconnect. And well, here we are, right on schedule, almost 10 years later. I've loved you for longer than I care to admit. And throughout my life, I've moved around a lot and I've lost a lot of people that I've loved. But in you, I truly get to experience the meaning of home not being a place, but a person. And as your wife, I promise to love you with everything I have. I promise to fight for us when times get tough. I promise to be a listening ear when you need it, to give words of wisdom where I can, to keep an open mind so that we can grow, and open arms when you need them. I've seen you make a lot of changes to get to where you are today, and I'm very proud of the man that you've become. And I can't wait to spend the rest of my life continuing to watch you grow. And I'm so excited to finally get to call you my husband.
All right, well, those are good. The couple has also chosen to exchange rings, so if I can have the rings. Let me talk about the rings for just a moment before we actually put them on, because there are 3 things about the rings we need to know. First is their purpose is to serve as a token of affection. They're meant to be worn so that when people see you wearing them, they know there's somebody out there who's crazy enough about you to have purchased the ring and given it to you and placed it on your finger in front of a bunch of people. Secondly, they are not legally binding. And what I mean by that is if you ever need to take your ring off, to wash dishes or work on the car, you're not suddenly single again. That's not how they work. And then finally, they are primarily symbolic for your relationship with one another. And they're symbolic in 2 ways. First, they're round. They have no end to symbolize how this is a lifelong commitment. And secondly, they're made out of the finest material on the planet to symbolize how your relationship with one another will be the most valuable earthly relationship you'll ever be a part of. So Chance, let me ask you to take this ring, place it on her finger, and repeat after me. With this ring,
I
thee wed.
I thee wed.
And Aaliyah, I'm going to ask you to take this ring, place it on his finger, and repeat after me. With this ring,
I
thee wed.
I thee wed.
Well, having heard your vows and witnessed the exchange of rings, there's really only one thing left to do. And that is, by the power vested in me by the state of Arizona, I now pronounce you to be husband and wife. And so let me step out of the way, and Chance, you may kiss your bride. Hang on. Hand her back the bouquet. Folks, it's my privilege to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Young.
Oh, come on, girl. Who cares if we're trash? Got a pocket full of cash we can blow. Shots of patrol. And it's on, girl. Don't say no, 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 no. 'Cause I know it's not enough. It'll never be enough. Your grace and mercy are so much more than I deserve. Forever I will serve you. I can't put you into words. You found me at my weakest. Now the cross has left me speechless.
Sign at the bottom also. Chance, we need you to sign right here, and right there, you need to sign it exactly as they show it. Okay.
He's gonna take it to a detail shop. They're gonna just like spray it off, but it's just like he was so heated. That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, so good. Yeah, come again. Yeah. You should not try this. What they got?
Just stick to making beer.
Yeah.
Box check, that's why. Like, I'm interested in that story. He's like cheap. He's like, what are you doing?
You did it all right.
Like, it is great. Like, when you were younger, I was like, We just wanted to take a moment just to thank you guys all so much for coming. We really appreciate you guys for coming out and celebrating us and our wedding. We really appreciate all of you and for the impact you've had on our lives, be it individual or as a couple. And just thank you so much for showing up and celebrating with us. We really appreciate all of you guys. So thank you.
You All they just say is please me. Or spending time in rock or rhyme. I said it's not that easy. In the streets to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. It's tricky. In the streets to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. Talking tracks to make us rhyme. They really hard, but we just walk because we have no time. It's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Thinking we don't go see nothing, they know who's inside. In the streets to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. In the streets to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky.
Always you're mine, forever you're mine, reality. You're mine, sunshine, you're mine, best times you're mine, anomaly. And I choose you in a